In this video, I'm going to go over the only time frames that actually matter, at least to me, when I'm trying to pass prop firm challenges, when I'm just trying to day trade my own capital. I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that, but I want to share with you exactly which time frames that I use and which key zones are the most important to me, whether I'm looking for like a key zone to enter from or where I'm taking a trade to. So I'm just going to jump right into my chart real quick. We're going to make this one a short one today. Now, all I care about, guys, all I care about is the 1 hour when I'm looking for zones. Okay, I don't care about the day, I don't care about the week, I don't care about the month, I sure as heck don't care about the 6 months, right? All I care about is the hour. And all the people that I've trained, thousands and thousands of people now, like, they love this because look, this is all I have to do. I have to look left, okay, look left and find the last green before the down movement. Now I take the body of the candle plus the wick. So it doesn't matter which one it is. That's just what I do. To me, there's no incorrect way of doing it. It's just marking the zone. So I'll take this green body to this wick. Now, a lot of people, they do discount in premium. This is my way of discount and premium. Why is that? Because instead of marking this whole block down to the wick, I basically gave myself a tighter area that it has to hit before I'll look for sells. Now I'll only sell from this block. That's simple as that. Now, if I look down, the last down before the up movement is right here. And this is what I'm going to mark up here. Now, when the candle is this small, I might take the wick. Okay. Like that. But this is all that matters to me. Okay. And there's one other thing, and that's this wick didn't go higher than this wick. I call that an invisible block. Now, this is really a weaker block because look, it's a little doji, but I'll mark this up. So in all of the market, besides right here, in all of the market, all I care about is between here and here. That's it. You don't have to focus on anything else but between here and here. Now, I'm going to go down to the 5 minute, and I'm going to look for potential entries. Now, again, I have to go up into this block. I don't know if it's actually going to, or if it's going to pull back to this block. We're going to see. All right, we're up in the block. This is when you can take any YouTube strategy you want, okay? Any entry strategy, any of your favorite strategies, you can just do a basic break of structure and start taking sells out of this. Look, I could take a 1 minute structure break down. I could say, look, until it breaks this structure down or this structure down, I don't want in, whatever. This isn't the structure because this is the highest high, right? So let's just push play, see if we can get some action. I'd like it to create a higher high again, but can't get everything you want. Go ahead and push play here. Actually, I'll take that. This right here was essentially a break. Okay. Now, you don't have to take the first confirmation. You can wait for it to break down. I'm just giving you an example. If it comes back down to that area, I would take it, but it didn't. So it never came down. This isn't an entry model. This is basically showing you the zones. I would have entered right there just to show you an example. Right here, and you want to start targeting towards the other block. It's really as simple as that. You don't have to make trading any harder than this. Can you lose a few? Absolutely. You still have to risk properly, right? I could lose like 2 or 3 and then hit a 1 to 10. So it really doesn't matter. I'm just playing from block to block, guys. You don't have to be too educated and to understand this. It's not very complicated. The entry model isn't that hard. You could pretty much take anything you want. Look at that. Basically hit TP already. Yeah, it just hit TP. So you could see this works over and over again. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon to figure this stuff out. So let's just do another one real quick. Let's go back to the 1 hour. And again, you could use any entry model that you want, right? By the way, I trade live every day between 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. Eastern, at least at the time of recording this. You could subscribe to my channel. So anyways, this went above this block now. So I'm just going to look, what's the next block up? It's this little thing right here. Okay, I could basically get rid of this block. This block was hit, but it wasn't taken out. So I could essentially buy until we get up there. So let's just go down to the 1 minute and see how we could basically buy out of this block, right? So we're coming down into this block. Boom, we hit it. Okay, let's just look for a break of structure, right? Doesn't have to be that complicated. You don't have to make trading complicated. And I'm just focused on key zones. Like, I'm not even freaking like trying right now. This isn't even, you see what I'm saying? I'm not even trying. I'm using big stops. You could essentially just use a fixed stop or whatever, take it up to the next block. You don't have to overthink this, guys. Just key zones. Focus on key zones. I'm not going to win every trade. Like that one went all the way up to a 1 to 3 and then shot back down. Probably would have taken a break even there. Now, when it breaks through a block, guys, you want to switch back up to the hour block. Simple as that. So we're just going to go over here, and where's the next block? Is the last down right here. Let's verify that. Last down before the up movement. That's where it's heading. We can block this out now, and you could essentially put the new block right here, last up before the down movement, right? So once it reaches down to this zone, we could essentially look for buys. We could set alerts right here and here. You don't have to look at the chart all day, guys. All right, we came down to that zone. Let's look, use whatever entry model you freaking want. I don't care. This is what this video is about. This is straight up just showing you where price moves from. So in this case, let's just say we entered there and we're coming back up, taking liquidity up to the upside. Let's just see if that worked. Again, this isn't the entry model. This is just showing you how price moves between blocks, right? Okay. So in this case, it would have failed. But now what happens when it goes through the bottom of the block, but it starts breaking back up? A lot of times they're just taking liquidity out of the bottom. Let's just see if it does. Okay, so this would have been the next entry right here. And now we're going to attack this liquidity to the left. I always say if you could draw a trend line on it, it's basically liquidity, right? That's just how the market moves, really. Minutes. Let's try that. It's all about keeping everything simple, right? It's all about keeping it simple. Now we're coming up to a 15-minute block, by the way. These are pretty powerful too. You can mark this up. I always mark this up as teal. If you want to learn more about how I trade and stuff, you can just subscribe to my channel, jump on my live sessions, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'd love to see you every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also have other ways you can get a hold of me in the description, my free community, and I actually have a free 7-day trial for my private community right now. So it's pretty cool. So if she can come up, that'd be awesome. Let's see if she can make it all the way up to the next block like we were hoping. It says on the 15, so there we go. So I think we lost 1 or 2 and we won really big ones, right? So again, guys, you don't have to keep this complicated. Make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Put a comment below. Let me know that you were here. Would love to have you on our team. Thank you so much for watching. God bless. Take care. Beck it out. Peace.